Don't you ever look at your consoles, specifically Saturn, Genesis, or Dreamcast, and thought, man, I wish Sega makes an anime about those consoles, but make them waifus? Then congrats to those who thought that, because in the year 2014, Sega released Sega Hard Girls, an anime about their consoles, but as anime waifu girls. Yes, I'm not kidding. When it comes to anime, Sega isn't a stranger, but this is new to some certain extent. Can you name any other series that has characters being humanified by their consoles? No, not really, can you? But that didn't work out since almost no one heard of the series before. Is that a bad sign? Despite that, the series got a light novel series, a video game crossover, and some merch. And that's about it. I've seen this anime before once a long time ago, basically 2018 I think, and I remember enjoying it, but it has been a while, so let's see if it holds up as I remembered it. The series has a total of 13 episodes like the average one-season anime, but has a runtime of 11 minutes, so I guess it's a sign of plot over filler. Please be that way, please. It starts with the school called Seihagaga Academy. The name itself is a reference to Seigagaga, a Japanese exclusive title for the Dreamcast. Being a Sega show, it, of course, has references about themselves that the fans will recognize. Being a Sega fan myself, while I am aware of their other series like Yakuza and Sakura Wars, I haven't played a lot of Sega's other titles aside from Sonic the Hedgehog. This show has no English dub, so it's gonna be the sub from here on out. Oh, as you've seen from earlier, the anime is in 3D, so knowing Japan's record of CGI, it's gonna be a doozy. Spoiler warning, by the way, for those who are interested in watching this anime, but I don't know why you're interested in watching anime about anime console girls. The first episode introduces our three main characters. Saturn, the not Hatsune Miku tsundere. Oh wait, that's Runo. She's my favorite of the three merely because of her design alone. Dreamcast, the social butterfly who's into eating Naruto. And then finally there's Mega Drive. She's the smart one of the group because she wears glasses and has a book, so people can know that she's the smart one just by looking at her. She even plays the school's theme song. And guess what it is, mates? Sega! Then there's the sensei of the anime, Censor Sensei. He's so generic to the point of being boring, other than the fact that he's voiced by Yuji Naka and nothing else. Anyway, Yuji Naka has given the girls a task to complete in order to earn 100 medals to graduate. So as you expect, it's a task of the week type of formula. But thanks to the short length of the episode, they don't feel like a drag as they sound. Which is what I thought at first, but you'll see why soon. The second episode lets them go to virtual fighters. 100 enemies are required to be defeated, so that's what they do throughout until they discover that Dreamcast can one-hit KO enemies with a headbutt. So that's what she's been doing for the rest of the game, one-hit KOing fighters, flakies, Alex Kidd, X-Guys, and a Beetle. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that characters from other games can appear in the other games. Something that will be important later, trust me. The final boss is Sakura from Sakura Wars and just beats them up, even managing to knock out Mega Drive. Furious, Dreamcast wheels out the Dream Blade and has the most epic sword fight in anime. Unfortunately, her new sword skills didn't work, so she headbutts Sakura and wins. That's it. The girls went back to the academy only for Saturn to get her points because Mega Drive got knocked out and Dreamcast attacked the opponent before that fight even started, so that's a new fun her department. Episode 3 is just them talking about nothing until Yuji Naka tells them to go to episode 4 that has Space Channel 5. The goal is to save Yuji Naka's two dear friends while earning ratings by the power of dance. Which Mega Drive isn't too thrilled about, because she's the smart one and smart anime characters aren't well known for their dancing side. So she tries to hide it in a box, but her friends aren't having it, so they encourage her to dance. During the middle of the dance, Dreamcast decided to force Saturn out of her clothes so they could earn ratings. Oh dear, I don't think I should show this on YouTube. They won the task and Saturn didn't earn anything because acts of using the body to earn ratings are forbidden. Thank you for nothing, Dreamcast. Thank you for humiliating Saturn. Thank you. Episode 6 is nothing but inserting Puyo Puyo onto other games, and that's the episode. Keep expecting a pattern of boring filler elements because it's here to stay and I hate it. Episode 6 has Border Break as the game of the week, a Japanese exclusive arcade game about mechs and blowing stuff up like any other game of that genre. Unlike Saturn, Mega Drive and Dreamcast went onto the mechs to blow up the core like an actual intelligent person would, until Yuji Naka informs them that a new foe has appeared. Guess who that is? Yes, yes, yes! And now it's on to episode 7, my favorite episode of the series because merely it has Sonic. You can tell that they stepped up the animation budget by another 2,180 yen. Oh yeah, I keep neglecting to bring up the animation in the show, but now is a good time to mention its quality. It's not good. Well, it's okay for the most part, there's just a stiffness to it and it's very jaggy. But I'll give them credit for making Sonic have more emotion than Sonic 4, so good job, mates! Another thing they did is use the soundtracks from Sonic games, like how Sonic X used Sonic Adventure 2's music, only on the sub version though. Sonic R and Sonic 06's soundtracks were used, and I just love it so much. A thing I don't love though is when they travel through different games. They just get the footage of the games and slap the girl's reaction to it, and I find it annoying and it takes me out of the action. Not that the action is well animated in the first place. Despite the issues, I had some amount of fun of this episode. The next episode is a cultural festival theme where the winner gets 100 points, and since this is the 8th episode, they didn't get it, of course. The fact that I don't even remember any bit of this episode is a bad sign, but after I watch it, I can see why. This one merely exists to show off the other console girl designs. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the winner is King Kong. Haha. The next episode is just an ad for Chain Chronicle, a mobile game only available in Japan. Not very fun, the jokes aren't that good at all. It honestly felt like a VTuber episode. Episode 10 is when Mega Drive became the first character to make me chuckle because she's a smart one, she's not very athletic. Episode 11 is where the girls have to dress up in a chicken suit and kill a dragon. Yeah, I say this is a great episode. And now for episode 12, where Yuji Naka gets taken over by evil Yuji Naka so the girls can travel through a gauntlet of games to reach the final arcade cabinet and win through the power of shooting a plasma cannon at Yuji Naka's ear. Turns out Yuji Naka was faking it because it was a task. A real shocker. And gave the points, but Saturn was 3 points short. But then Mega Drive, being the smart one of the group, said that she and Dreamcast can give their points to Saturn because they have extras. So really, it was super easy, barely an inconvenience. And now for the final episode. Yeah, it's okay. Yuji Naka revealed that the girls were graduating to be Sega's new hardware. Yuji Naka gives a speech about how much they are loved by the world, creating childhoods and fond memories, which is true. The girls said their goodbyes and one by one leaves. First, Mega Drive, then Saturn, and before Dreamcast can leave, Sonic the Hedgehog showed up and smiles at her with the rest of the Sega characters. She thanks them before she leaves into the light, ending the series and ending Sega's will to keep making consoles. And that's Sega Hard Girls. An interesting anime is what I can say at best. The animation isn't that good, but it does its job. Still doesn't stop it from looking bad at action set pieces. The dialogue for the characters can be weak at times and just outright annoying, which leads me to skip parts of the episode just so the main key part of the plot can happen. For having a runtime of 11 minutes, I expected more story and creativity for the worlds they go to, instead of boring talks and just thinking of putting Puyo Puyo into other games. I really expected more from the game jumping, and for it to be used to the full extent, but it just didn't do it. We only got snippets of that, which felt so unsatisfying, when they can be used to their full potential. Or maybe I'm asking too much of this anime advertisement. Super Dragon Ball Heroes sure didn't care about its plot since it's a literal fanfiction, which is much I could say the same for Sega Hard Girls. Now for the characters. They are one note and forgettable to an extent. The only reason why I remember their names is because they're based on the console, which doesn't help, and their personality is very one note. Yeah, their designs are nice, but a good character is more than just a good design. And my least favorite character is obviously Dreamcast. I'm still not over the fact of what she did to Saturn in the Space Channel 5 episode. Even then, all of them can get annoying because they talk way too much. Yuji Naka was not entertaining, except maybe when Saturn shot his ear, but him being the sensei was a nice touch, so I do give him that. Do I recommend this anime to a casual viewer? No. Do I recommend this to a hardcore Sega fan? Even that is stretching, but it's still a huge maybe. Sega Hard Girls is definitely a weird anime, to say the least, after my view of it. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, I greatly appreciate it, and if you like what you see, then consider liking, subscribing for more content in the future. Anyway, thank you for watching, and take care.